Welcome back to ADCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we'll dive deep into the twists and turns unraveling in Port Charles. Buckle up, because this episode is packed with drama, secrets, and shocking revelations that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Let's analyze every detail, explore hidden layers, and speculate on how these developments could reshape the lives of your favorite characters. Lulu's risky mission, a discovery that could change everything. At the Metro Court, Lulu Spencer finds herself in a high-stakes situation that could have life-altering consequences. Disguised as a maid, she boldly infiltrates her Uncle Martin Gray's hotel room under the pretense of delivering fresh towels. But her true mission is far more daring. She's searching for incriminating documents hidden within his briefcase. As she rummages through the contents, her heart races when she stumbles upon a shocking revelation, notes suggesting Dante Falconeri has a child not listed on his birth certificate. Just as Lulu processes this bombshell discovery, disaster strikes. She accidentally drops the hefty briefcase, scattering its contents across the floor. Outside the room, Maxie Jones is frantically trying to stall Martin, her voice rising in desperation as she pleads, "Martin, wait." The tension escalates with every passing second as Martin resolutely approaches his door. Will Lulu manage to escape unnoticed, or will she be caught red-handed with evidence that could shatter Dante's world? This storyline is layered with intrigue and risk. Lulu's determination to uncover hidden truths highlights her fearless nature, but it also raises questions about her motivations. Why is she so invested in this secret? Is she acting out of loyalty to someone else, or is there a personal stake involved? The discovery of Dante's potential child could ripple through multiple lives in Port Charles, creating new alliances and conflicts. Maxie's frantic intervention adds another layer of complexity. What does she know about Lulu's mission, and why is she so desperate to stop Martin from entering his room? Carly and Brennan, love on the brink of disaster. Meanwhile, Carly Spencer and Brennan are attempting to enjoy a romantic evening together, but their date takes an unexpected turn when Carly confronts Brennan about a pressing issue. Her tone is sharp yet controlled as she demands answers about what has interrupted their evening. Brennan's defensive demeanor immediately raises red flags. He hesitates before cryptically admitting, "There is something else going on." This revelation hints at deeper turmoil beneath the surface. Could Brennan be hiding something related to Jocelyn Jack's recent coercion into joining the WSB? Carly's protective instincts for her daughter are evident here. She won't rest until she uncovers the truth. However, Brennan's reluctance to share details suggests that whatever he's concealing could have far-reaching consequences, not just for Jocelyn but potentially for Carly herself. This scene underscores the fragility of relationships built on incomplete truths. Carly and Brennan's budding romance faces a significant test as secrets threaten to drive them apart before their connection has a chance to fully blossom. What exactly is Brennan hiding? And will Carly's determination to protect Jocelyn ultimately lead her down a path of confrontation and heartbreak? Jason Morgan, the calm before the storm. Down by the pier near the launch office, Jason Morgan stands poised for action in his signature style, calm yet prepared for whatever comes next. Engaged in a hushed conversation with an unidentified individual, Jason makes it clear that he'll be ready to act if anything arises. His words carry weight and urgency, hinting at his involvement in an unfolding crisis. Earlier previews suggest this moment ties directly to Danny Morgan confiding in Jason about a mysterious text from Charlotte Cassadine. With Lulu Spencer gearing up for another reckless mission to find Charlotte, Jason knows time is of the essence. His role as the stabilizing force in this storyline becomes increasingly apparent. While others act impulsively or emotionally, Jason remains focused and methodical. However, Valentine Cassadine remains on the run, adding an element of danger to any efforts to locate Charlotte. Jason's calm demeanor belies the high stakes of this mission. Every decision he makes could have life or death consequences for those involved. Will he succeed in preventing Lulu from embarking on another perilous journey? And how will Valentine's fugitive status complicate matters further? Felicia and Anna, Secrets and Schemes at the Metro Court. At the Metro Court bar, Felicia Scorpio and Anna Devane share a moment of camaraderie that feels both nostalgic and forward-looking. Their conversation is filled with laughter and whispered secrets as Anna leans in to reveal a personal concern weighing heavily on her mind. Felicia listens intently before responding with determination. "What are we going to do about it?" This exchange suggests they're plotting something significant, perhaps reminiscent of their past escapades as daring adventurers who always found themselves embroiled in intrigue. However, Anna's position as police commissioner adds complexity to their dynamic. Any actions they take could blur professional lines or spark controversy. Is their discussion related to an official investigation? Or are they venturing into uncharted territory that could challenge their moral compasses? Felicia's eagerness to get involved indicates that whatever they're planning will have major implications, not just for them but potentially for others in Port Charles. Danny vs. Rocco, a clash of secrets. Within the walls of the Quartermain mansion, tensions reach a boiling point as Danny Morgan confronts Rocco Falconeri over an apparent betrayal. Rocco accuses Danny of overstepping by sharing sensitive information with his father, Jason Morgan, a decision that has clearly upset him. The conflict stems from Rocco receiving a message from Charlotte Cassadine earlier, which Danny impulsively revealed. Rocco's anxiety about his mother discovering this secret adds emotional weight to their argument. His fear suggests deeper stakes than initially apparent. Could this revelation lead Lulu Spencer down another dangerous path in her search for Charlotte? And how will Jason navigate these familial tensions while taking charge of the situation? This clash highlights themes of loyalty and trust within families, a recurring motif in Port Charles storylines. Danny's impulsiveness contrasts sharply with Rocco's guarded nature, creating friction that could have lasting repercussions. Cody Bell and Dante Falconeri, Reflections on Identity. At the stables outside town, Cody Bell and Dante Falconeri engage in a reflective conversation that delves into themes of identity and legacy. Cody brings up Dante's summer romance with Brooke Lynn Chase, a moment from Dante's past that seems insignificant at first glance but quickly takes on greater meaning when Cody poses a loaded question: what if something did come of it? This inquiry appears rooted in Cody's own struggles with identity after learning about his father, a revelation that has left him grappling with questions about who he truly is. Cody's observation raises intriguing possibilities. Could Dante have an unknown child with Brooklyn? Or has Cody noticed similarities between Dante and Gio Palmieri that others have overlooked? This scene serves as both a character study and a potential setup for future revelations that could shake up Dante's world, and possibly Cody's as well. Portia Robinson, Desperation Meets Dilemma. Finally, Portia Robinson spirals into panic as she pleads for Ava Jerome's help at Windmere Manor. Her voice trembles with urgency as she exclaims, "If you don't help me fix this, my life is completely over." Portia reveals she is being blackmailed by Drew Quartermain over her manipulation of Heather Weber's blood tests last year, a secret she fears Curtis Ashford might uncover. Ava's conflicted expression reveals her uncertainty about how best to assist Portia without implicating herself or worsening the situation further. Could Portia be asking Ava to retrieve or destroy a case file from Rick Lansing? Or does she have another plan entirely? This storyline underscores Portia's vulnerability while placing Ava in a moral quandary that could have far-reaching consequences, not just for them but potentially for Curtis Ashford and Drew Quartermain as well. Next, we'll delve into the latest drama unfolding in Port Charles, where secrets, decisions, and unexpected twists are set to shake up the lives of your favorite characters. Let's break it all down, starting with Jocelyn Jack's life-altering dilemma and working our way backward through this riveting storyline. Jocelyn's pivotal decision, a life forever changed. Jocelyn Jack stands at a critical juncture in her young life, one that could alter not only her future but also the lives of those closest to her. With Jason Morgan's freedom hanging by a thread, Jocelyn wrestles with the weight of her choices. Could she truly confess to the PCPD in order to protect Jason from being implicated in Cyrus Renault's disappearance? The thought of Jason, a man she considers family, facing prison because of her actions is unbearable. After all, Danny Morgan has already endured the loss of one parent, Sam McCall, and Jocelyn is determined to shield him from losing his father as well. But what if there's another way? Jack Brennan might step in at the last moment, urging Jocelyn to trust his judgment. He could argue that the evidence against Jason is flimsy at best and that confessing would only make matters worse. Alternatively, Brennan might use this opportunity to strike a deal with Jocelyn. He could leverage Jason's precarious situation to coerce her into joining the WSB, promising to ensure Jason's safety in exchange for her cooperation. This possibility raises intriguing questions. Is Jocelyn willing to sacrifice her own freedom and dreams to save Jason? And if she does agree to join the WSB, what challenges and dangers await her in this new chapter of her life? Brennan's bargain, a coercive twist. Jack Brennan emerges as a pivotal figure in this unfolding drama, his motives shrouded in mystery. While his connection to Cyrus Renault remains unclear, there are whispers that he may have planted evidence implicating Jason Morgan. If so, Brennan's actions suggest he's playing a long game, one that involves manipulating Jocelyn into making a choice that benefits him. Could Brennan be using Jason as a pawn to achieve his own goals? His potential offer to Jocelyn, a guarantee of Jason's freedom in exchange for her allegiance to the WSB, raises ethical dilemmas and emotional stakes. For Jocelyn, this isn't just about saving Jason. It's about navigating a web of manipulation and power dynamics that could define her future. Brennan's role as both an antagonist and potential ally adds depth to this storyline, leaving viewers wondering, what does he truly want from Jocelyn? And how far is he willing to go to get it? Jason Morgan, a hero on the brink. Jason Morgan's life has never been simple, but his current predicament might be one of his most dangerous yet. With Cyrus Renault missing and presumed dead, Jason finds himself under intense scrutiny from law enforcement. Even without a body, the police are determined to build a case against him, probing every angle and leaving no stone unturned. Jason's precarious situation raises questions about loyalty and sacrifice. How far will those closest to him, Jocelyn, Carly Spencer, and others, go to protect him? And how will Jason himself navigate this storm while maintaining his integrity? The stakes are high not just for Jason but for everyone who considers him family. His plight serves as a reminder of the risks he takes daily as both a protector and a target. Carly Spencer, a mother torn. As Jocelyn grapples with her decision, Carly Spencer finds herself caught in the emotional crossfire. The possibility of Jocelyn confessing or striking a deal with Brennan leaves Carly shaken. She knows better than anyone how dangerous it can be to make deals with people like Brennan or involve oneself with organizations like the WSB. Carly's protective instincts kick into overdrive as she weighs the potential consequences of Jocelyn's actions. Could she intervene before it's too late? Or will she be forced to watch as her daughter takes on burdens far beyond her years? Carly's role in this storyline highlights the complexities of motherhood, balancing love, fear, and the desire to shield one's child from harm. Trina Robinson, a friend who knows too much. Amidst all this chaos, Trina Robinson becomes an unwitting participant in Jocelyn's turmoil. Her sharp instincts pick up on Jocelyn's unease early on, prompting her to probe into what happened on the night Cyrus Renault disappeared. While Trina's intentions are pure, she genuinely wants to help her friend. Her curiosity could inadvertently place her in danger. Trina's involvement adds another layer of complexity to this narrative. As someone who values honesty and loyalty above all else, how will she react if she uncovers the truth about Jocelyn's connection to Cyrus' disappearance? And could her determination to support Jocelyn lead her into conflict with others who have their own agendas? The mystery of Cyrus Renault. At the heart of this storyline lies the enigmatic figure of Cyrus Renault, a man whose disappearance has sent shockwaves through Port Charles. While many are relieved by his apparent absence, others are left grappling with unanswered questions. Is Cyrus truly gone for good? Or is his disappearance part of a larger scheme? The lack of a body only adds to the intrigue. Without concrete evidence of Cyrus' fate, speculation runs rampant about who might be responsible for his presumed demise and why. Could Jason Morgan have played a role? Or is someone else pulling strings behind the scenes? The mystery surrounding Cyrus serves as a catalyst for much of the drama unfolding in Port Charles, creating ripple effects that touch nearly every character involved. A week that changes everything. As we move through February 24th to 28th on General Hospital, it becomes clear that this week will be pivotal for multiple characters. From Jocelyn's life-altering decision to Jason's fight for freedom and Carly's struggle as a mother torn between love and fear, every moment feels charged with significance. What makes this storyline so compelling is its blend of personal stakes and larger-than-life drama. At its core, it's about choices, how they shape us, define us, and sometimes haunt us. Whether it's Jocelyn contemplating joining the WSB or Trina digging deeper into dangerous territory, every decision carries weight. Next, we'll dive into a whirlwind of drama, betrayal, and shocking revelations that promise to shake up the lives of Port Charles's most beloved characters. From Curtis Ashford and Carly Spencer's unexpected alliance to Drew Quartermain's manipulative schemes, every twist and turn will keep you guessing. Let's break it all down in reverse order, adding fresh details and analysis to every layer of this explosive story. Willow Corinthos, a world shattered by betrayal. The story reaches its emotional peak as Curtis Ashford and Carly Spencer arrive at Drew Quartermain and Willow Corinthos' home just in time to stop them from leaving Port Charles. The air is thick with tension as Carly and Curtis demand Willow hear them out before she makes any life-altering decisions. Drew, visibly rattled, tries to silence them, urging Willow not to listen. But Carly, fueled by her righteous anger, refuses to back down. In a devastating revelation, Carly drops the bombshell: Drew has been hiding a dark secret. He was sleeping with Willow's mother, Nina Reeves. Not only did Drew betray her trust, but Nina also kept this information hidden from her own daughter. Willow is left utterly crushed as the weight of this betrayal sinks in. Her world crumbles before her eyes as she processes the fact that the two people she trusted most have deceived her. Willow's reaction is fierce and immediate. With tears streaming down her face, she tells Drew to drop dead and ends their relationship on the spot. Her anger extends to Nina as well. She vows never to speak to her mother again after this ultimate betrayal. This moment marks a turning point for Willow, a woman who has endured so much heartbreak already. Will she find a way to rebuild her life after this shattering revelation? And how will Nina cope with losing her daughter's trust forever? Curtis and Carly, an unlikely alliance. Before confronting Willow, Curtis Ashford and Carly Spencer form an unexpected partnership built on shared goals and mutual frustration with Drew Quartermain's manipulative behavior. Curtis reveals to Carly that he has been reluctant to use the damning information he possesses about Drew and Nina's affair because it would inevitably hurt Nina as well. However, with Drew continuing his campaign of blackmail and deceit, Curtis feels he has no choice but to act. Carly, ever the strategist, suggests they work together to bring Drew down once and for all. She relishes the opportunity to expose Drew's lies, not just for Willow's sake but also because she's grown tired of his manipulations affecting everyone around him. Their alliance is one of necessity rather than friendship, but their shared determination makes them a formidable team. This partnership adds an intriguing dynamic to the storyline. Both Curtis and Carly are known for their strong personalities and sharp instincts, making them a force to be reckoned with when united against a common enemy. But will their plan succeed without collateral damage? And how far are they willing to go to protect those they care about? Drew Quartermain, a man consumed by revenge. As Curtis and Carly plot their next move, Drew Quartermain remains consumed by his thirst for revenge against Dr. Portia Robinson. His blackmail scheme has already set off a chain reaction of events that threaten not only his own future but also the lives of everyone around him. Despite Curtis' warnings, Drew seems incapable of letting go of his vendetta. In an attempt to escape the fallout from his actions, Drew suggests to Willow that they take the kids and leave Port Charles for Washington, D.C., where they can start fresh. But his desperation only underscores how deeply entangled he has become in his own web of lies. Even as he plans his escape, Drew continues to manipulate those around him, unaware that Curtis and Carly are closing in on him. Drew's downfall feels inevitable at this point. His inability to let go of his grudges or take responsibility for his actions has alienated him from those who once cared about him. Will he finally face the consequences of his behavior? Or will he find a way to turn the tables on Curtis and Carly? Carly overhears, the catalyst for action. The turning point in this saga comes when Carly Spencer overhears Drew blackmailing Curtis Ashford about Portia Robinson's secret. This moment sets everything into motion as Carly realizes just how far Drew was willing to go in his quest for revenge. Furious at his audacity and concerned for Willow, Carly confronts Curtis about what she overheard. Curtis initially tries to handle the situation on his own, insisting that he has enough leverage on Drew to keep him in check. But Carly knows better than anyone how dangerous Drew can be when backed into a corner. She convinces Curtis that they need to join forces if they want any chance of stopping him before it's too late.